Alright guys, so I am back. I'm gonna try to do episode 1 of Broken. I did get a little, um, I did kind of take notes in my head, so let's see how this goes. If it doesn't go that well, then I know I need to figure out a different way. But, anyway, so I want to talk more about the news, thing. I know I kind of talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I kind of want to talk more about it and, you know, why I think they make those choices and what they could do, what choices they could make instead of that. So, um, when I look at the news, or I look at the news for school, and then you go and you see I have, there's like killings, there's shootings, there's suicides, there's car crashes, there's whatever, you name it. And when I look at that and I'm like, come on, more people are dead. I mean, I know we have people that, you know, that just do it all the time. I mean, just like I said yesterday, a couple months ago, big shooting in Ohio went on, and ended up killing a famous singer. I mean, that's it's just makes me upset because it's like, why are these people making these choices? And I think they do the choices because they're angry and they want to try to take the anger out on someone else because they think, oh, you're the one that did it, so boom, you know. But in reality, I think what would be the best thing to do is talk to someone about it. I mean, yeah, I know they're like, oh, I'm not gonna talk to someone about my feelings, okay? I don't need them to hear things about me when I'm hiding things from people. But I mean, if you don't talk about it and take care of it, you're gonna you're gonna do choices like that. I mean, you guys probably don't know this, but for some of you guys who do know this, I went through the last term of school. I went through a good friend who committed suicide. I mean, looking at that, I mean, I just wished I could just. I mean, he was at a different school. I mean, I wish if I could have, I would have hung out with him that final day. Because the only time I got to see him was like 20 minutes of lunch when he visited his sister. After that, I've not seen him since. And now, I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's in heaven. I don't know if he's in hell. I don't think the family was really Christians. I think they were more Catholic. So I may not even see him again. And it just makes me upset because I just wished he could have came to me and talked to me about what he was going through. I mean, I know he was being bullied at school, but like I I'm thinking he wasn't willing to talk to someone about it and get it taken care of and just chose to do that. I mean, the point I'm trying to say is your life you can only have once. It's not like if you die, you'll come back alive 10 years later and be a new person. It's not what that happens. Yeah, your soul is still alive when you die, but you're losing your life on a wonderful world that there's going to be a lot of amazing people out there that you're going to see, and you're deciding to do that when you could go and talk to a therapist, or you could go talk to your parents. You could be talking to people, because I can guarantee, especially me, I mean, you guys probably don't know me that well. I mean, I know Brian Cole, you know me. I know some of you guys know me really well, but for those who don't know, I love to try to help people. If you guys are going through depression, stress, feeling suicidal, feeling whatever, just personally talk to me on Facebook. I could probably help you guys because I love helping people. And that's why I'm kind of wanting to do this now, because I want to save you guys' lives. I don't want you guys to choose a bad, crappy choice and lose your life over something that you could talk about and fix. I mean, yeah, I know bowling is a huge thing. It's losing lots of people, and I mean, it's it's stupid. I mean, people are just bowling because they are jealous, they're angry, and they're trying to take the anger out on other people. And it ticks me off because I lose people like my best friend from suicide and all that. It makes me upset. So, what I'm figuring out is for maybe a week or so, I might try to figure out someone. Sorry about that sun right here. Um, my blinds are pretty crappy. They broke apart, so I'm gonna have to try to get new blinds or something. It's not really keeping out much of the sun. But anyway, I feel like what a good thing could do is we need to save some people's lives. And I figured some of you guys probably could help me with this. If you guys have some money that you guys would like to donate, I don't know when I'm gonna start this, but maybe in a week or so, I'm gonna leave like 2 links down in the description below, um, of like people like organizations where we can donate to homeless shelters and hunger and poverty because we need to take care of these people. We cannot let these people die because so many people are dying every single day that people probably don't know why our population is going up some days it is going rapidly down and people just think, oh, 50 people died, big deal, we'll get 50 babies. It's not big deal. I mean, we're sooner or later, you don't know, if this does not stop and we don't figure out a way to stop it, we're probably going to go down to 1 billion people sooner or later. And it's gonna be hard because then there's going to be nobody on the earth because of this. And suicide seems to be the #1 problem so far this year that's killing people. People are either overdosing themselves, cutting themselves to death, shooting themselves, whatever. They're doing it. I mean, like I was saying yesterday, there's been multiple deaths of suicide around my area where I live. And, you know, it's just, it's sad to see people like that happen. And then you go look at the families, and then the families are just depressed because they lost a son or daughter due to suicide or whatever. I mean, I just remember a year ago, I just lost not really a best friend, but someone I did used to kind of hang out once in a while. I mean, he got killed in a wreck. That was tragic for me. I mean, see, the thing is, a lot of us are messed up and getting stuck in that in video games type stuff. I'm not hating on the video games, okay? Yeah, I understand video games are fun. But I'm just saying so many people are into doing that that when people are told that, oh, your best friend was dead or your mom passed away or your dad, and then people are like, wait, what? Like they've never heard because they are all stuck up in that stuff. And I feel like we need to be more open up and we need to be helping people, saving these people's lives because sooner or later, I feel like suicide's gonna make it to the #1 death, and there's gonna be more suicides in the world than anything else because this is stupid. We should not be letting people die because of bowling or stress or depression. We need to help these people. it it just kind of gets me upset when I just think about this. I mean, I've been hearing in news, like I saw a YouTube video a couple days ago or so, um, of cops actually being shot, like dead. I mean, even cops are getting murdered. I mean, this is stupid. We need to fix this. So we we need to stop this bullying. We need to stop We need to stop this hunger, poverty, everything that's going on, and we need to help these people. Now, I'm not asking you guys to donate money when it starts, but if you guys feel like me, I mean, if I had money, I would donate, but I don't have much money. Um, but I really care about people, even though you think, oh, you care about everyone in the world. I mean, those criminals out there, they need to see who God is. Once they see who God is, they're gonna be like, they're gonna be like Pastor Brian Cole. He's gonna be speaking everywhere, and I mean, for those who don't know, Brian Cole has an amazing testimony, and maybe sometime I should have him do his testimony and then put it up on this channel because you guys need to see what his testimony is like. Oh man, you guys would think, oh, someone that has a nasty life, killing hundreds and thousands of people, going to jail for the rest of their life, you're like, oh, they're never gonna have their life get fixed. But in reality, you look at it. Look at Brian Cole now. I mean, he's like up there with pastors. I mean, he had a messed up life. He went to jail for many, many years, and now look at what he is now. I mean, so I'm just saying, if this is a new subscriber and you guys are just depressed, don't kill yourself for it. Just go to God about it. Go talk to your parents. Go talk to other people because you may not think about it, it may not seem like it, but people do care about you. And I care about you too. I don't want you to lose your life for nothing. And I want people to have a good life. I don't want people to suffer death because of depression or stress or um, bullying or other stuff. I mean, if you are doing drugs and you're just having such a messed up world, talk to a therapist about it. If you don't have money for that, talk to someone. Talk to someone that can help you because you guys, those people out there are making themselves messed up with their life. And it just makes everyone that looks at it sad because these people are losing their lives over something that they should choose, that they should choose better. I'm not saying, if you guys are doing drugs or whatever, I'm not telling you guys have to stop. It's still your choice. I'm just saying it's not the best idea. That you should do something else about it. It's too hard to look at these deaths and say big deal because it's not a big deal. It's just what does not make me happy. And I kind of wanted to talk about this because this is going on so many times. I mean, like I was saying yesterday, if you watch the news, it is very, very rare to see no story about deaths. I mean, that's super rare. That's probably like 0.1% chance of that happening. I mean, it's very, very rare. I mean, I can say that you're guaranteed 99.9% of the time you will see a story about involving deaths or near deaths or whatever. And it's just crazy when you look at this. I mean, it just is sad. So, I want to leave you guys with a challenge. I know a lot of you guys probably have a busy life, but if you guys just happen to see someone that you know is not the same anymore, like if your old friend used to be a happy person that laughed all the time, talk to them, help them, and get them back to their old self. Because I guarantee if you help them, they're gonna feel so much better and you won't have to suffer death. I mean, you guys have probably suffered lots. I mean, I've only suffered a couple, but when I heard about my best friend passed away, it really got to me. I mean, that rest of the day, I was down. I was so sad. I mean, because he chose to lose his life over bowling. I understand bowling is a really hard thing, and there is a lot of cyberbullying out there too. I mean, I can tell you guys, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have another channel, okay? I just looked at it the other day, and freaking, I got a stupid hate comment on that channel for nothing, okay? What did I just do? I just made a video about my birthday coming. I mean, what the fudge? I mean, what did I do to make that person angry? And it's just it's happening a lot now because people are just taking their anger out on other people. I mean, this person told me to kill myself, which I'm not going to do because obviously, why would I kill myself? I did nothing. And you know what? I'm just like, dude, calm down, okay? You may be hating on someone, but you need to talk to someone about it. I mean, yeah, I understand there's a lot of haters out there. There's cyberbullying. There's different kinds of bullying out there that is just killing so many people. But I'm not going to let this happen. I'm not going to deal with it. And, you know, normally when that happens, but I saw the comment this morning before I did this video, and I'm like, okay, this person needs to be reported to YouTube and get taken off. But then at the same time, when I went to Sunshine Fest and Brian Cole took that lady that threw water at him and used grace, I'm like, I don't want to take him off because this person really needs Jesus. I mean, I don't want to go take someone off YouTube and then they kill themselves or something like that, and then they never get to hear a word about God, because you know what? They need to hear about Him. This person clearly is hurting and needs Jesus. And I just got grace today when I saw the comment, because I was literally, I can tell you, I was this close of going and reporting that person off YouTube. But no, then I second thought it, and I'm like, no, that's not what they deserve. If you want people to survive, and you don't want to suffer deaths, you need to treat people like you want to be treated. I mean, it's very hard for that to happen, because even if you treat someone nice, you may get hate for it. But that's what's just happening because people are hating people for nothing. And it's upsetting to see people like that happen and have things happen like that to them. And you know, I really want to thank God for the grace this morning when I saw that comment, because I could not tell you guys how close I was to just wanting to get them off YouTube, because that's not my only hate comment. I've had like 4 or 5. I've dealt with them, and I've dealt with the person, and to be honest with you, out of the 4 hate comments I've gotten, 2 of them I did not have to report. I talked to them about it, and you know what they are now? They're no longer doing hate comments anymore. Praise God. I mean, I literally just said a word to them. I talked to them about it, and then they just thought for who knows how long, and then they're like, okay, yeah, Jeremy, I'm sorry. I know for what I said. I'm sorry. And that's what I love. I love to I literally just probably saved them 2 people's lives, because you know, they literally were hating on me, and then I said a word, and then they're like, yeah, I'm sorry. And I have not seen them do any more hate. I mean, I mean, they're probably not doing hate on me, I'm probably thinking, but still, I know they're not doing hate because I feel it. And God has told me that these two people are no longer doing hate. And that's amazing. And that's just why, guys, I think we need to save these people's lives, because so many people are killing themselves. So many people are just dying because of different things. I mean, if you look at this, okay, yeah, I'm addicted to this. I can admit. But lately, ever since I've started this, I've been spending my time more on Facebook, looking at updates, news on stuff to help. I mean, you guys are giving me love for this. You guys really are helping me with this, because you guys are like, you know, this is going to save people's lives. And I can tell you guys, I've never gotten, with all channels I've made with other people, this is the only channel that I've seen where I've had, where in one day I get more views than the amount of subscribers I got. I mean, I just looked at my last video. My last video has maybe 25 views. That's like double the amount of subscribers I have. I've never gotten in one day more views than the amount of subscribers. And you know what that means? That means people are looking at them. People are probably listening to what I have to say, because you know what? I don't I don't want to see, I can't say 100% there's never going to be another death. That is literally probably impossible to do, because there's always going to be more and more haters out there. But um I just don't want to see any more close deaths. Like no more people from my school. I do not want to see get kill themselves, or people that used to be my best friend. I don't want to see people who have to deal with that anymore, because it is just upsetting and it makes me sad. So that's basically what I just need to. I have to tell you guys, um, and that's kind of what this first episode of the series is about. Um, I don't know what I'll talk about more about in episode 2, maybe more in deep about it, what you should do if you feel that. But all I'm just saying, guys, is if there is someone out there sitting there depressed, and nearly feeling suicidal, help them. Bring them to this channel. Show them what I have to say, and tell them, you know, this kid is spreading the word to save people's lives. And because I do not want to have you guys suffer through a very close loss. I mean, I feel like another thing we need to do is we need to find a cure for cancer. I mean, there's people out there that are developing cancer when they're babies, and then they die young, or they survive, but then they get it in the future, and then they pass away because of it. I mean, I know cancer is probably going to be a super hard cure to get, but that's what we need to get. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of deaths out there, and it just makes me upset. So, you guys let me know if you guys are into wanting to donate money to the homeless or help the hunger. Let me know, and I will consider doing that in the next video. I already have a website picked out for homeless, but I think I did find a good one for hunger or whatever. But anyway, if that's what you guys are into and you guys want to help these people and we need to save some people's lives, let me know. And yeah, that's about it for this first episode. Hope you guys are not taking me and, you know, going, not, I'm not trying to hate on other things. I'm just saying, you know, people are stuck up in video games every single day, and I can relate to that because I am. But I'm wanting to save people's lives. I don't want to see another close death that everyone has to suffer, because I've already went through someone from my school and then a best friend passed away. I mean, two of those people were close to me. I mean, yeah, that one Austin Lamont kid, I mean, he was quiet like me. So I never really knew him, but I still know a lot of people in my school really miss him because they were close friends with him. And I mean, Kevin, we were really, really close. I mean, I can't tell you guys how close we were. We were probably one of the closest friends I've had. And I mean, now now I probably won't even see him. I mean, I don't know. He may be in heaven. Who knows? I didn't get to see him for a whole year because he had to move away then. And then I didn't get to talk to him much. I tried to talk to him on Facebook, message him, and he just wouldn't reply back. And I feel like he's been dealing with this ever since he moved there. And it wasn't just like 2 months, um but anyway, if I could go back 2 years just to talk to them two, I would do it, because them two are two people that just meant the world to me. I mean, they were great kids, and they could have grown up and helped other people. I mean, Austin Lamont and his stepdad, they died in a crash. That wasn't a choice they made. But stuff like that, like drunk drivers, that's something that needs to be dealt with. I mean, so many people are losing their lives because of drunk drivers. That is something that is just stupid, and it's their choice. But we need to figure something else, figure something out about that. Anyway, guys, I'm not trying to get you guys all sad or anything. I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to express my feelings on this and why God doesn't like to see this happening either, because it's choices that people make when they should choose better choices. So I hope you guys liked this first episode. I can tell you guys that I'm going to go more in depth and probably talk. Sorry about the screen changing, it always does that. I probably will be doing Bible readings about this because it's just way too much and it's just not making me happy. So anyway, guys, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.